Getting some sticker packs ready. If anybody wants to do any sticker trades, or if anybody wants a channel sticker, please let me know. I'll be happy to send you some. I also have some swag packs that I'm sending out for some fellow creators. I've got some beautiful clear quartz that are going out. I have some of these pretty pink quartz crystals. Special that likes pink quartz. And I got some of these little amulet keychains, zipper pulls, whatever you want to use them for. It can be pocket stones. A little heart one that I did. I was looking for this piece not too long ago. This is when I was gonna send paleo, and I couldn't find it, and I just okay. It's got a nice polish on it now, versus when I found it. If you guys can see the banding in that, it's kind of dark. Some more pieces of clear quartz, white quartz. Lisa, good to see you. How are you? Got some pretties I'm packaging up to send out. Look at this guy. Isn't that beautiful? Nice little pretties. Heck yeah. How are you doing today? Are you at work? Some new stickers. I got these new channel stickers. And then my husband just ordered me some I just got, I don't know, just a couple days ago. I haven't sent any of these ones out yet. We got that pretty kind of diamond iridescent color on there. Gorgeous. I know your weekend went by too fast. Sam Jones, good to see you. Guapa. That's why I put ninja so you knew it was me. I love your picture on there. It's beautiful. I'm working from home. We'll just say I'm on a little breaky. Little breaky. Little breaky. Take it. Thank you, Sam Jones. So yeah, oh look at you. Oh, I don't know if you didn't get to see my box. I did it live. I don't remember you being here. Alabama sent me a box that was like almost 30 pounds full of almost all of its wood. This is the brilliant wood from Alabama that's covered in smoky quartz. Isn't it pretty? That's one of the small pieces. I was just making a video of the wood. Nice. I see that druzy sparkles. Yes, sister. Sure does. Look at these. I would have never thought that was even a piece of wood. It's got so much crystal on it. They're like diamond encrusted. I found some stuff like this on the mountain, but I just thought it was quartz crystal sandstone. I didn't think it would be wood that looked like that. This one's got, the crystals are so big you can actually make out individual quartz crystals. Little single points on it. And it's smoky quartz, which is even cooler. I don't find a lot of smoky quartz, do you? Like I just found this one on the mountain the other day and I liked it, but after looking at it again, I almost think it's wood. After looking at all the pieces he sent me, I just don't see any wood grain. But looking at it under magnification, it looks very similar to the pieces that he sent me. So I don't know if it is or not. Those are nice pieces. I don't find any smoky, all on private land, I think. Yeah, I found well, some that might be, like I found a piece of quartz like this, and then some of the drusies sometimes look like they're smoky, and I have found one crystal about maybe that size that I know for sure is a smoky crystal. But some of these other ones, I don't know, they look like they could be smoky, but then I just think they're mostly just iron stained or creek stained. But some of them have a little bit of a smoky look to them. Hey, yeah, he sent me a good box of goodies. Like this one. I started sanding this one the other day. I think I might have showed you this one. This piece of agatized wood. Those are my, oh yeah. Colleen, good to see you, Colleen. How are you? Oh no, I forgot to come by. Crap. It totally slipped my mind. I just remembered it as soon as I saw your name. I didn't go to anybody's channel this morning. It wasn't personal. I just didn't do my morning routine like I normally do. Brandon Garcia, good to see you. How are you? Where are you at? Are you at your house? I am at my house. Where are you at? Modern. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I gotta finish polishing my frog today. I still didn't. I was gonna do it the other day. I pulled it out and I didn't finish. I started polishing them. I think I got to 1200 grit, but I've had to polish it by hand because of the shape. I can't use my machine. No, I think I got to 3000 grit. That's right. But I'm gonna put some serum oxide on it. Did you hear they're looking to mine about 300 acres in the Ouachitas for crystals? It's so beautiful there. It is. It's so nice out today. I wish I could send you guys all this awesome weather right now. No, I didn't hear about that. I mean, I'm an amateur and I'm finding crystals like this. I mean, that's a nice crystal. It's got good clarity and it's actually not just a regular point. It's skeletal or celestial or whatever it's called. And it does have phantoms. It's got some of those fenster windows on the side there. Pretty sure that's what they're called, fenster windows. So, I mean, if I can find those, then I know there's some good ones here. Oh, don't break it. Uh, oh, I read that one already. Are you going to get some channel stickers done, Colleen? I know we had talked about it one time. I was just telling Lisa, my husband got me some new ones. I just got them. They got that pretty rainbow iridescent color on them. The feds took over a couple of the mines back World War II for them. I guess someone was seeing enough money to make it worth it. Huh. Well, you know, when that hurricane, what was it, Sandy or Cindy or that one that just hit, you know, in the last year or two, the East Coast up there, you know, going up towards North Carolina, all that. It took out all the quartz mines up there. Well, it did take out the mine, but it took out the area, so that put a big dent in our quartz mining for, you know, like TVs and electronics and stuff. So I knew the prices were going to skyrocket because of that. So it makes sense that somebody's going to mine here now because the prices went up. I like those hologram ones. Oh, I'll have to send you some. I didn't never send you stickers, did I? I think I was going to, and I ran out of the old ones, and I got these new ones. These ones have little images hid inside. There's like 20 images in there to find. I think, uh, I think I have your email address. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have it because I know I've emailed you before, so it should have saved it. I'll send you a sticker pack. Is it rainy there today, Colleen? I need to finish this frog first, real quick, before I start this. I don't want to get all this stuff all dirty. I don't know how many of you, I think, was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday, I think. Might have been the day before. Whatever day I was live last, it was yesterday or the day before. I don't know how many of you saw that I started the dragon, but there's the little dragon. I'm mostly done with it. I didn't want them to be really high detailed because it's more of a garden piece. I thought he turned out really cute. Yeah, I need to get you a package out too. No stickers, but some geo goodies you might enjoy. Oh, heck yeah. I love everything. I even love sandstone. Most of the sandstone that I find cut and polished just here because it's so solidified. We have so much silica here in the Ouachitas with all the quartz and everything. It just, everything is, the shale is even solidified. I still have to make some stickers. You should go get those, take advantage of those deals. I don't remember if I told you or not, but Sticker Mule and custom stickers both for new customers for $1. That's it. That's all it is. $1. You don't even pay shipping. The shipping's free. And you can make up your own design. You could do it on your own program, make your own design. You can pick a pre-made whatever if you want. So you get 10 of those large stickers, like I just showed you that size, the 3-inch. You get 10 of them for $1. I mean, you can't beat that. So that's what I did the first time I went to Sticker Mule, and then the second time I went to Custom Stickers. So for $2, you get 20 nice custom large stickers. On the last ones, I actually went to Temu, and I think I got 200 or 500 or something like that for $10, or it was less than that, maybe 7. If I had a printer, I would just do it myself, but I don't have a printer. Yeah, I've been doing so much carving lately. I haven't had time, well, to play with my rocks as much. I've been trying to get a bunch of stuff ready for the festival when it gets here. It's just around the corner. Oh, come back here. I dropped it and stepped on it, my bar of silicon oxide. So now I got it in this jar. I need to just order another bottle of it. But this stuff goes so far. Just that chunk that I have left in there polishes like 100 rocks, at least. I still have to make some stickers. I mean, the first ones I kind of went real basic with because I didn't know what design I wanted to use, and I didn't know if I was going to keep a certain logo for my channel, or if even I was going to try and brand or incorporate her. I didn't know what I was going to do yet. But you can make a different sticker every time, so I was like, I'll just make something real fast, and then I can always get different ones next time. I think I decided that's what I'm going to do, too. I'm just going to keep making different ones instead of having the same sticker over and over. Gives people a reason to get new stickers. If you got new stickers, yeah, send out more stickers. If you have the same sticker, then you get the same old sticker. Yeah, I made this one from the same materials I made the frog. I don't know what you would call it. I mean, I guess you could wear it for a pendant. It'd be kind of large, but it's more of like a zipper pull or keychain or a pocket amulet. It's got this real pretty contrast of the white and the clear crystals in there. Obo Hideaway, good to see you. How are you? I hope you're doing well today. Oh, I just saw your comment too, Lisa, on his video, for his mail call video. You said those coasters are the shite. Coasters are the shit. I thought that was cute. Oh yes, look at that. Just that little spot that I did. It's taking a nice polish. Hobo, was that you that said that they wanted pink quartz? I think it was. You like the pink quartz for your giveaways or something like that? I remember somebody saying it, and I thought it was you. I was getting all my packages ready to go out because I'm gonna either Friday or Saturday. I'm not sure which day, but one of those days it's locked in for sure to go to town. Hopefully Friday, because Saturday the post office will be closed. Rose quartz. Okay, yeah. Alright, that's what I thought. I couldn't remember. I wanted to make sure. I thought it was you. I've got some here on the table I'm going to send you. I've got a big old jar full, but I grabbed a handful of them out to send to you. I mean, they're not big crystals or, perfect crystals or anything. They're just ones like this, but they're perfect if they're, if somebody wants to make stuff with them or cut them into jewelry, what have you. Oop. I don't even think I haven't found a full crystal that color yet. I only find pieces. And I don't find them that often. Oh, did you see the dragon? I was just showing them. I don't think you were in here yet. I have it mostly done. I like to send them out to mixed media artists. Yeah, that's what I thought it was you, but I wasn't sure. The Earth without art is just exactly. I ran into some really big cracks after I started. I don't know if you can see them there. It goes the whole length of the head and the body, so I hit it with super glue. You can still see some of the glue. I didn't get it all off yet, but I was in a hurry and wasn't paying attention, and I didn't prep my wood or anything. I just started carving, and then afterwards I was like, oh, amateur move. Because I had my other board ready and picked out for my frog that I was going to do. And I drew my lines too close. I couldn't do that, so here I was thinking my wood was already ready, but I picked a different wood, different design, and didn't prep it like I should have. It adds character. Yeah, I like to leave the knots and different things in. And the same thing with rocks. I like the different inclusions and different holes and stuff like that. Gives it character. I think that's why I like those skeletal quartz so much, because they're not just a plain old quartz single crystal look. They got all the little windows and things going on. My life is perfectly imperfect, so why shouldn't my art reflect that? Yeah, that's a great way to put it. Right, that should be a t-shirt. I was going to say bumper sticker, but then that would really date me. been busy. Every time I turn around online, somebody's doing a mail call for Hobo Hideaway. You are making, and sending stuff out. That's good. That's what I plan on doing. It's what I want to do. As soon as I can start getting the little, it's not going to be much, but the little bit of income that I get on YouTube, that's what I'm going to use it to replace supplies, but to be able to send out more stuff. I don't work really on my husband's income, and he's a retired vet, so keeps me kind of on a budget right now. But I figured, you know, if I make $5 or $10 here and there with YouTube, then I can use it to send out more packages. It's always fun to give. It's always better to give than receive, you know? Just thinking about that, a world without art, ugh, that'd be like hell. Oh yeah, he's polishing up nicely. I knew this stuff would take a nice polish, but I'm really impressed with it. RLJ Frog Fun, good to see you. How are you? I will have the wife add it to a t-shirt in the merch store. Heck yeah, that's awesome. Greetings from Missouri. I completely relate. I'm disabled without income at all, and my wife supports me. Yeah, see, I'm same thing, yeah. I'm putting the finishing polishes on your froggy right now. I'm really happy with the way that it turned out. I actually impressed myself, and I don't mean to sound conceited or anything, because I'm far from it. But I impressed myself how well that it turned out. I was happy with it. What do you have going on today, Mr. Frogpond? Working on your poetry? I told my husband about that new one you just read, wrote on here the other day, and he liked it too. I think I'm going to start sharing his music on my channel, because he doesn't want to do a YouTube channel. As much as I try, he doesn't want to do it. But he writes poetry, and he just recently started putting it in music form, and it's turned out really good, and I want to share it. I was thinking about making like every Tuesday or something like that, I don't know, and share one of his songs on my channel. We're working on a Memorial Day collaboration right now. I'm going to do the video and he's going to do the music. had to hand polish this because I couldn't use my machine because of the shape. And so I was worried I wasn't going to be able to get a good polish on it. But I was able to get it to a nice polish. Like I said, I was real happy about that. It definitely inspires me to do some more after doing this one in this material like that. I've already got some more patterns drawn up that I want to do. Break time is over for me. Stay blessed, all travelers. Thank you, Hobo. I appreciate you. Have a wonderful day. Thank you again for that awesome shout out. I wasn't just saying that. It really was the best one I've ever had. Mowing my 6-acre backyard. Oh, you want to see it? And the bottom is finished too. Kind of has that look of marble. But you can see it's taking a nice polish. Then he's got a little froggy butt. It's a frog on a log. The base is meant to look like a log, like he's sitting on a log. Grizzly, good to see you. How are you? Congratulations, you're doing so good on your channel. I'm proud of you. You're doing a great job. And that picture on your last short, that was an awesome picture. Like, that was a kick-ass picture, like girl power, kind of. You resonated confidence and, I don't know, just, you know, self-confidence and respect, the way you were standing in the picture and the emotion that I got when I looked at it. It matches your name perfectly, strong like Grizzly. I'm speechless. I wish I could have seen the before rock. You'll see, I got the video coming out, but the rock looked pretty much like that when I started. I'm on day 3 now on editing. 3, 4, 5, 6. There's still 4 more days I gotta edit. Well, I'm not going to put all 7 days. I'm just putting like the main parts of each day, like showing the progression. I almost had a mental breakdown one time. The whole face right here broke off. The whole mouthpiece. I was like, I said a few choice words and my husband in the house said, "It broke, didn't it?" I was like, "Yep." He already knew what happened. Huckleberry, good to see you. How are you? Thanks so much. I appreciate you. Oh, you're very welcome. Hope everybody's having an awesome day. I saw the missus was on the last live. I'm glad she's feeling better. I'm doing good today. Thank you. Yes, she is. That's good. Glad to hear that. I know the weather's been beautiful today. These are the perfect days for weather like today. Yeah, I really enjoyed doing the frog. Like I said, it's definitely inspired me. I'm going to do some more figures. And I think I might do a skunk out of the same material as when I was making this one. The black and white split perfectly right there. And when I first started, I saw a skunk. Like the shape of it before it had a frog shape. It looked like a skunk. The way the colors split right there. Oh, are you still, Huckleberry, are you still here? I was going to ask you, I was thinking I wanted to send that young lady something in the mail, but I didn't know, I was like, I didn't know if it would be proper if I asked for her address, or maybe I could send it to you, or what do you, any thoughts on that? You know, I don't know if I was a parent and some person on YouTube wanted my kid's address, I'd be like, no. I'll ask her. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. brought it to my husband, and I was like, I don't know. So I wanted to, just send her something. Being a young lady, and she's into rocks and minerals. It's a good, healthy hobby, and I thought, if I were a mom, I don't know if I would like that, so. And I would have loved to have gone to that conference. The one video that I watched while you were there, I was like, oh man, all that stuff and everybody, all the people and everything looked like it was a really good time. Stand by here to the end, sis. Thank you, Jones. I appreciate it. It was awesome. My first gig as the MX seems to have gone well. That's good. But I have to admit, I don't know the definition of that word. Woo. Malfunction. The only thing I don't like about this serum oxide is the color in it. It's pink. And it'll get down in the cracks and leave pink in there. I mean, I guess when you're using it, you're not supposed to have cracks, but some pieces do have cracks intentionally, or different lines. I may not have heard you just now. I'll email you her address. Okay, thank you, Wild Huckleberry. Oh, I was saying, that's the only thing I hate about this, the serum oxide, this stuff that I'm putting on the rock to polish it. It'll get down in the cracks and the crevices, and it'll leave a pink residue because it has a pink tint to it. When I go to order some more, I'm going to see if they have it where it doesn't have color to it. Although the ones that I have seen online were the same color. But I have a toothbrush right here. Well, I say toothbrush, it's a rock brush. Yeah, I'm trying to get if this weather holds out, I'm going to try and go live the rest of the week because I'm so close. I'm back at my 3,400 watch hours because last month I was right at 3,400, but then they took all of last year's off. So I'm finally back up to where I was. But now it's almost the end of the month again. So I'm going to try and go live as much as I can from now until the end of the month. Because it's going to take off next month's hours. Which I don't know. I didn't look to see how much they are yet, but I know it's at least a couple hundred. I'm going to have to make up those hours again. I think it's so wrong the way they do that. Like, I already made those hours. You shouldn't be able to take them away. But I get it. If they didn't, then everybody would just take their time and get monetized when they want to. And they need people that are going to be consistent and follow through, I guess. So I get it. Doesn't make it any less frustrating, though. But please don't paint it. Please, please, please don't. I promise you I won't. Definitely not. That's why I used the crystals. That's quartz and calcite, and this is a granitic shale or something like that, the black part. But it's stabilized. It was naturally stabilized. This was all natural, and it was one whole rock. A lot of pieces that I saw online are made from, they'll have the figure and then the base. They're not one solid piece. I was like, well, I'm not doing that. I want it to be all one piece. And I had the hardest, I looked and looked for frogs, and I couldn't find anything I liked. So I just started carving. I said, I'll just wing it. Because I didn't want to, the ones I found online were mostly cartoon-like, where the legs were really exaggerated, or they had really big lips, or big smiles from here. Love it. Thank you. Like I said, I'm not one to boast, but I'm very happy with the way it turned out. I actually impressed myself, which is hard to do. We're all very hard on ourselves. I'm trying to work on my self-image and self-thought. My friend brought it to my attention the other day. They said, you need classes in self-work. So I was like, you know what? You're right. I need to work on that. So I'm working on it. Always room for improvement, no matter what it is. And I gotta figure out how I can get down in the sides. I could cut this felt down. Make a wedge shape. Why do you guys always want to sit right under my feet? Alright, let's see. Is that gonna work? Like that. I can just cut this one down. Yeah, I'm so glad I started my YouTube channel. I enjoy talking to all you so much. All the growing friendships and the camaraderie and stuff. Very enjoyable. made something for the missus. Where'd I, oh, I was trying to think of something that was semi-feminine. So I took a piece of driftwood that I found, like this. I cut the back off so it's flat here, like that. And I inlaid the hole here. So this will fit in there. It's just a little LED tea light that flickers, and then you hang it on the wall like that, flat. So it looks like a cascading wood waterfall with the tea light in there, and you could put anything else in there as well. And I did sand it and finish the wood on here as well. And I left this side with the natural porous instead of cutting all that out. I think it gives it character to go with the natural wood. Kind of reminds me of like a cave, like stalagmites or stalactites or something. But you see how it kind of, it'll flicker like a candle does, like a real candle does. So there's a couple of different settings, like one stays on and the other one flickers and stuff. So it was just a little something just for, just because I wanted to. Very cool. Oh, glad you like it. She seems to be a dominant person, or not dominant, I guess, but a big person, plays a big role in your life from reading your book. There was a lot of mention of her. Alright, let's see if that'll fit in there. Oh, yeah. Still need it smaller. I'm just taking the buffing pads that they come like this size and like half that size, but they're too big, so I'm just cutting it down into a more of a cone shape so I can get down into the corners down in here and polish the stomach. They're like a, I don't know, felt cotton ball kind of material. They're shaped pretty easily. Alright, that should work. Let's too much off. Not that good. Come back here. Oh, I think I did cut it too small. Okay, more. Alright, do it over. This way. Cut it this way. Let's see if I cut it that way. Yeah. No, that's not working. Oh, let's try a different way. See you later, everyone. Oh, bye, Grizzly. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you coming. Hope you have a wonderful day. Thought she had left. I hope I didn't miss conversations. I don't see any. Sometimes all the chat doesn't come through. I was just scrolling back to make sure I didn't miss anything. Sometimes I'll be like, man, they were so quiet, and then days later I'll rewatch the chat and it shows all the chat, and they were there talking to me for like 20 minutes and I never answered them because I didn't see it on my end. Alright, how can I do this on here? Figure out how to do this. Do this way and cut it first. Triangle. I got it that time. Oh, that's what I should have done is cut it. Oops. A cone, not a triangle. Rock for brain sometimes. Oh, now we're getting somewhere. Let's see. I'm gonna drop my OCD nuts if I can't get in there and polish that little corner. Like the little corner doesn't matter, but it would drive me nuts. Oh, I see now, bird water. Oh yeah, back there. That's one of my rock gardens. It used to be a flower garden. Well, it's both now. It started as a flower garden, and then I started putting my rocks in there. And it's a bird bath, and I don't know. I think it's like a Santa Claus figure that never got put away. Because it broke from the weather, got weathered, and it started breaking. So we just kind of left it in there. Holy cow, I've got so many rock gardens. This is my second year now rock hounding. Just right here behind us. There's one rock garden that goes all the way down the walkway. Yeah, we do too. And we have rocks going down all the walkways. They're all lined with rocks. We haven't weeded it yet, but this is another rock garden. There's the creek right there. My husband even put rocks down for the steps. But it helps for these rock walls that he puts up because the creek's right there. So when it floods, like where I'm standing when I'm doing my rocks, it was up to almost my neck right there. That's how deep it got. Last year it flooded really badly here. All this monkey grass fell over from the rain. It's all full of rocks. And then my irises are growing in here. Oh, yep, it is a Santa Claus. I had to come look. And this one's like, so this is like 12 by 12. It's all full of rocks. They were all handpicked by me. And this one is 20 feet long. This one's got roses. Oh, there we go. I got too far away. That one over there is about 20 feet long. There's another one here. This one's got rocks and driftwood. My flowers are blooming. This one is all chert and jasper and wood and some, I think this is granite. I think that's what it is. He's got a stone pathway he laid down. Well, my plants are coming up. And there's another one on this side. All these ones here I think are going to be tools. There's I found, well, those ones are fossils. Like this one. That's got to be a tool. It's just perfectly shaped. It could just be a rock, but I say it because it seemed very tool-like. And let's see, this one. It looks, it would have been hafted right there. I mean, it's not made out of chert, but that seems like it would have been something. Then I have a shelf right here, like a plant shelf. I have some of my other pieces on. I think this one's a tool too. There's another one. There's one on the side. There's a rock pond. But the fishies died. My coral's in there. And then my husband made this fountain out of an old, what do you call those things? A satellite dish. The old school ones. They're like 8 feet around. And it has water that comes out the top. Some more of my coral pieces there. Oh, we have rocks and flowers everywhere. The creek is actually up right now from the rain this week. Yeah, it's a nice, peaceful place. It's got rock walls that go all the way down the walkway this way. And there's another rock garden right there. And I've got a shelf. Well, mini shelves. Right here on this side of my workbench that go all the way up with different projects I'm working on. Rocks and wood and bones. Stuff and things. We usually have hummingbird feeders out. We just hadn't put any out so far this year. Poop on me last year. I was sitting right there filming a video and I had one poop right on me. It's supposed to be good luck, but didn't seem like it at the time. Which, by the way, they poop mostly water. I was reading about it online. Beautiful. Wish we could get enough rain to make our creek rise a little. Oh, you guys haven't been getting the rain, huh? It rains here for like 2 or 3 days, and then we get a break, and then it'll rain for 2 or 3 days. I keep forgetting you're south of me, right? I always think that you're north, but I think it's south. Because I'm south of Fort Smith. Yeah, that creek will get really, right here where I'm standing, it'll be this high. It'll be up almost to my neck when it floods. Matter of fact, it's been a year almost exactly since we had that really bad flood. Everything like 4 feet and down was ruined. In the shop, the house, everywhere. Where I went rockhounding out last Saturday, that's where we found our four-wheeler. Almost 2 miles from the house, and it was in a tree. Wedged up in the trees about 6 feet in the air. Crazy how powerful that water is. I mean, I'm used to flooding in Florida from hurricanes and stuff, but I'm not used to flash flooding. That was the first for me. Experiencing that was crazy. You get a hurricane, you know it's coming for 3 days. That flood we had, within an hour, everything was flooded. All the rain you're getting avoid us. Yep, on the southeast. Okay, yeah. I don't know why, but for some reason I always think that you're further north. Well, it's nice because it makes everything nice and green. It went from winter to green everywhere within a week. Felt like a day, but it was probably more realistically like a week. I wonder if one of these will work. This one seems a little thinner. Do it that way. That. Sometimes it sounds like a jungle out here from all the birds. Like I said, we usually do put hummingbird feeders out, but we just hadn't done it yet this year. They all end up cracking during the winter time, and then you gotta buy new ones all the time. So I think there's like 2 or 3 left that didn't crack this last winter. If I would just be smart, put them away during the winter time, they wouldn't crack, but I'll forget they're out here. I don't know if that will work or not. Let's see. We could use more rain to get the grass going more for the animals. Oh yeah, I bet. Yeah, hay and grains and stuff start getting expensive. That is. I've been trying to think of something else that I could make out of this material. I have a friend that I want to make something for, a man, and I don't want to make jewelry, and I was trying to think of something else, like, similar to this frog, something I could make for him. I don't remember any mention of favorite animals or anything. I'm gonna have to do some undercover spying and try and get some information. If I start asking them, then they're gonna be like, "Well, why? What do you want to know that for?" They're gonna know I'm doing something. I was trying to think of something that had some function to it, not something that's just pretty to look at and sit on a shelf, but maybe something that had some form of function. But I don't know, I've been racking my brain. To me, it's easier to think of something like that for a woman versus a man, but that's because I'm a woman. I'll look up like Father's Day gifts or something. Maybe that'll give me some ideas. I've got to run early and the work day is done, and I'm going to lose signal for a bit. All right, thank you, Huckleberry. I appreciate you coming in and hanging out with me. Have a wonderful day. I'm just an arrow shot from Arkansas, right in the southwest corner of Missouri. Yeah, you're not that far. As the crow flies, right? I never heard that one until I moved here. This is as far west that I've ever been. This is just so relaxing and peaceful to me. I don't know why, it just is. Like even the sound, like some people can't stand that sound when I start grinding and cutting rocks, it bothers them. But I find it peaceful. So I think that this should fit in a medium size. If it fits its ship's box, I think. If that's the case, then it would only be $10 for shipping, so it's not too bad. Here's an idea I probably will never do. Embed broken points into driftwood. It looks like the point is coal. Oh, that's a good idea. I've been batting around some ideas about inlay projects with the wood, the bone, and the rocks. So I've got several semi-precious stones too that, you know, I could put in there, but yeah, the arrowhead's in there. That's cool that you mentioned that, because one of the patterns that I was looking at this morning is it's a wolf silhouette of the wolf howling. Behind that is the Indian in the headdress silhouette, and then I'm going to put the state and the flag behind it for him too, to personalize it. Well, that's what I was thinking anyway. But I was thinking along the same lines, like a native motif, something. I've got some awesome driftwood pieces too that I've been wanting to make something with. Yeah, I've got a bunch of broken ones too, because I rarely find whole ones. But I'm starting to learn that I had more whole ones than I thought, because I thought I only had the two whole ones. But I actually have a couple more that are whole. I just didn't know they were whole, because they're either reworked blades or like a flake tool, something along those lines, and I didn't know that they were whole tools or whole blade points or what have you. I just found a piece, not last Saturday, but the Saturday before, on my way home. A broken, looks like a midsection or a partial base or something. Loving life, good to see you. How are you? Them dogs, how are you? Good to see you. Hope you're having a wonderful day. My new hobby, good to see you. How are you? What's it? Oh, it's Tuesday. Hope everybody's having a terrific Tuesday. I'm just putting the finishing polishes on this frog, adding the serum oxide on the outside, you know. Thank you. How are you doing today? You're probably busy working. I've got a full video coming out, but there's the little froggies so far. Done carving them, I'm just polishing them. I hand polished them to 3000 grit and then put the serum oxide on. Turning out very nicely. I need to redraw my frog pattern. Everybody loved the frog RLJ when I was showing the frog before. Everybody loved it, so I was going to do a wood frog carving, and I had started it on the last live, day before yesterday, whenever it was, but I ended up drawing my lines too close together, so I ended up doing that little baby dragon instead of the frog. But everybody seems to like frogs. That one lady, Sue, she said, if he doesn't like it, I will. Oh, I just saw your new video pop up too, right before I came out here. I didn't get to watch it yet, though. Look at your fine wood. Which is crazy because do you know what I was just doing a video on before I went live? Brilliant Alabama wood. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to make some more projects out of this material because it takes such a beautiful polish. It's so pretty. That black and white, I think, is so striking. It's hard to believe this is your very first frog. It's awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that. It is. It really is. I thought about it and I was like, I don't ever remember drawing a frog. Ever. Maybe I did when I was a kid and I just don't remember, but I didn't have a pattern. I just started winging it. Because I knew I had more of this material. I had 3 pieces, so I knew if I messed up on the first one, I still had another, backup. I'm usually not when it comes to this type stuff, I'm usually not a wing it person. I usually have some kind of thought or plan or something. Well, I guess I need to wing it more often. I do tend to overthink things sometimes. Overcomplicate it. I'm glad that you like it. That makes me happy. And I had a blast doing it. I was going to add more detail to his nose, his mouth, and his eyes, but after that breakage that I had on day 2, day 3, whatever it was, I left the head alone because I knew that there was a softer area there and I didn't want to risk messing it up. I didn't want to add too much detail because I wanted it to be a kind of effigy style. I wasn't going for like a hyper-realism frog or anything like that. I wanted to keep it not simple because of the work, but simple for the design. Thank you. Because that's what came to mind when you said like the ancestors. Is there frogs in Florida? Yeah, there's lots of frogs in Florida. Mostly tree frogs. And bullfrogs, like ones you catch in a swamp to eat. Big, big ones. just trying to get all the pink stuff out of the cracks. I wonder, I don't know if water would take it out or not. I don't know if this stuff is water soluble. I don't think it is, but never know. I wouldn't think it would be being a polish. Usually it would be like oil or wax based or something. Let's see. I got water somewhere. There it is. Let's see what happens with water. That's what I thought. It beads right off. Will it take out the stuff in the corner? Let's see. Seems they would have made this stuff colorless, especially for its use. If I was polishing a high-dollar agate, I wouldn't want pink stuff all in the little cracks or anything. Well, your frog is waterproof. You could dip them in water and it beads right off. The irony in that I thought was hilarious. The frog being waterproof. I need something that gets down in there. I wonder if a toothpick might be small enough. Oh wait, I got a dental pick right there. We chose the name Frog Pond School for our home business name because the one-room schoolhouse to the next hill south was the original Frog Pond School. Our school is about teaching folks how to repair damaged pottery and been doing it for 32 years. Yeah, I went and looked up um, the actual school itself online because of that last video you did about saying that you're not the Frog Pond School, or what, you explained it. So I had looked it up online, but I think it's a cool name. It's definitely one of a kind. I was going to incorporate it in the design of the frog, but the name's too long. My husband said, put the initials in there. And I was like, nah. That's a long time. Good business. Good business to do. Like, probably for, enjoyment wise, being able to fix beautiful pottery. And I would imagine it's decent money. I don't know, but I would think it would be. If it's something you enjoy doing, then it's priceless. If for any business lasts 32 years, then it's got to be doing something right. Heck, most marriages don't even last that long. Not these days. Yeah, I had to look it up online because when I started carving this material, I was like, what is this? A soapstone? Because it looked so similar, but we don't even have soapstone here, so I didn't know that. You know. But it reminds me of, you buy a figurine at a tourist shop or somewhere and it's made of soapstone. It kind of has that same feel to it. I found these rocks on my way to Mina on the side of the road. I did some more research on them. They don't publicly mine it or commercially mine it. I shouldn't even take that back. You don't. Excuse me. They don't commercially mine it, so it's actually more of a rarity because it's not commercially mined. So I would guess you're probably one of very few, if only the person that has a frog made of this material. The odds of another person that was rock hounding in the same area that I was that finds the same material in the same state and made a frog out of it is you'd probably be better off winning the lottery twice in a row. I always wanted to learn to do pottery. I did the little classes in school and stuff, but nothing major. I've always wanted a kiln, but out of my price range. Although they have the newer ones nowadays, the little at-home, hobbyist type ones that are small. Let's see if this will work. There we go. There's a little bit of that pink stuff way down in the corner. I couldn't reach it to get it out. go grab my drink. I'll be right back. It's the one thing I never bring with me. I grab dental picks and knives and I forget my drink. Cold water. Almost done. Just going over it one more quick time to take off my fingerprints. I'm gonna let it in the sun kind of cure a little bit. Yeah, it does. All done. Now, okay, got some stuff right here. In the sunny way. I put this back to the sun. I was going through all that petrified wood doing the video this morning, and I started thinking, you know what? That piece I brought home the other day sure looks a lot like that. And I started looking at this piece under magnification, and I think it's a piece of wood with crystals, like the ones that I got in the box. I just don't see any wood grain. But I think that it might be that white that's in there, I think might be the wood grain that was replaced by the silica and the crystals. Because it looks very similar, like especially under magnification. The texture, the color, everything looks the same. If I look at these both under the magnifying glass, this one I can see visible wood grain. Like I can see that wood grain there with my naked eye. This one I can't see any. Unless it's there and it's just that been replaced with the crystals or something. I don't know. Let's see what it looks like wet. clean this one. Maybe I didn't. Oh, yeah, that's right. I only had it in the water. I didn't put it in the iron out. That's right. Oh, that looks like it right there. I think that it is. Put my go-go gadget bionic glasses on. I could smell the dirt and mold and stuff that this rock came out of. This one smells like laundry soap. Very faintly, but it smells like a mild soap. Like fresh linen or something like that. They look like they're made out of the same material. I just don't see those wood grains on my rock like I see on that rock. The crystals, the rock itself, everything else looks exactly the same. The colors, the chalcedony in it. Maybe I'm looking for the lines in the wrong direction. Maybe they run this way. You guys want to see the badass fossil I found? Oh, where did I put it? It's huge. I don't even remember where I put it now. really strange. I usually know where all my stuff is. I don't know why I don't remember where I put it. It's really big. Okay. So I found this up on the mountain the other day. I think it's a fossil. Well, when I looked it up online, AI told me it was squished mud. Okay, I could be wrong. I'm new to all this. We'll get your guys' opinion. Do you see that pattern in there? There's a circle here, and it goes like this, kind of like a half of a clamshell. See that pattern? It's a perfect circle. I thought it was a fossil, like a plant maybe, or a piece of coral, or... AI is telling me it's a piece of smushed mud, so I don't know. I know AI is not always right. All right, thank you, RLJ. Have a great day. I'll talk to you soon. Anybody ever seen anything like that? I don't know when you sent that message. But it's big. You see, there's my hand. The circle is big. And these areas here are a lighter color, similar to how a fossil shell does. Like part of the shell is still there. It's obviously an old, dry, cracked piece of mud type rock. I just couldn't see mud smushing and making that many layers of a complete circle, all concentric like that. the other side. Yeah, you can even see the pattern looking down from this direction. You can still see the circle. I thought it was cool looking, so I brought it back. And that thing was not light to schlep back in my backpack either. You see how it's got like a kind of like plant look or coral or I don't know, something. But like I said, I could be wrong. Like, yeah, I could see squished mud, being squished down and making a circle. But that many layers going down, concentric circles, and then the other, it's got banding going both directions. Runs east and west and north and south. The lines in it. And the other thing I noticed, there's more than one layer. Where the rock is cracked, the next layer of rock underneath there has the same pattern on it. Like there's multiples of the same thing stacked on up like that. Excuse me. I just figured I'd share that and see if anybody else knew what it was or has ever seen something like that or any suggestions what it might be. Why's everybody so quiet today? Everybody's busy. Oh yeah, it's probably dinner time. And I want to cut this. Swear it looks like a piece of wood, but I can't tell. Beautiful red color on the inside. I think it's more of a solidified sandstone, maybe. Jasper. Oh no, I see agate banding right there. It looks like it would be a piece of wood, but everything that I think looks like wood usually isn't. Yeah, I just like cut the end of it off. Just enough where I can peek in there. See some lines right here, but I can't tell if they're wood grain or not because the color of the rock is super light right here, and so are the lines. I can barely see them. I think that it is, but oh, my luck, I'll cut it and mess it up. right here it looks like the lines would be going this direction. According to this, that means I want to cut it that way. And I know my saw is not going to go all the way through it, but I can cut the end off. I'm almost positive that's agate banding right there. Because it is blood red. Let's see if I can take the side off a little bit. Hey, look at this color. Turn it towards the sun. See that little spot? Just took a little sliver off right here. Beautiful red. I knew there was going to be some red in there, but that's pretty. Oh, it scared the crap out of me. Man, those red bands going through it are freaking awesome. Let's see. Be able to sand that first. What? Yep, he's going off. What? Hey, how are you? And what is this channel about? I am good. How are you? I hope you're having a terrific Tuesday. I do things outside, rocks, minerals, um, walk the creeks, go up on the mountain, just exploration. I make things, polish and sand fossils and wood carvings, stuff like that. Right now I'm sanding down a piece of, it's got fossils all embedded in it. How are you doing today? Oh no.
How you doing? You live? Hello, everyone. Beautiful day out here.
Mm-hmm.
Ouachita. AI so stupid. Say read, red. I like the song. Gonna give you hell, gonna give you hell, gonna give you hell. I will.
Thank you.
You got all your scientific stuff out here. All them twins holding on.
Barely.
I'm gonna go mow some. That's what I told them on my game anyway.
Okay.
You know I'm up there, so. My leg's not hurting. I mean, if I can't feel it, I don't know. I hear it.
Hear what?
The phone.
Oh, I didn't.
standing up in that jar trying to get me.
He'll come back alive.
And you can clearly see the hole through his head. Wow.
So good.
Well, that's just off of him.
No big deal.
Does he try and buy you?
Dick and Bud, good to see you. How are you? So much? I hope you're having a great Tuesday. I thought these were fossils, but they almost look like they're agatized with all those white rings around them. Got a beautiful pattern on the bottom of it was broken, so I trimmed it off and flattened it. And you can see where there was another shell or what have you in there. I did something right. My battery's lasting more than 3 hours this time. It's still at 45%, so maybe this different plug worked. Man, I'm starting to get hungry. I didn't eat breakfast this morning. What did I eat today? Oh, I ate a cookie. That's what I ate. No wonder I'm hungry. I didn't want to try and polish this one with the big sander or in the tumbler because I was worried it would mess it up with those fossils being in there, so I just light sanding it because I don't want to take out the fossil impressions and put a polish on it. Did it mess up?
Smoking stop. Time to start saving for me a new lawnmower. It only lasts a year.
Who's that?
Hmm?
What is that?
Right when the warranty goes out, they blow up. I put brand new oil in it too. Never went through a flood.
Oh yeah, that's the new one.
Yeah. I finished the tea.
Oh crap, I forgot. Sorry. I don't know. Just hit it with the 2000. I want to put some serum oxide on it. That bottom is just really awesome. But I believe it's a partial shell that's still in there. You can just see the outline of it. So I believe the other half is on the inside of the rock. I wouldn't have cut it, but it was broken, so I wanted to just straighten up the bottom. And it kind of worked out because it revealed the fossil in there. And that's where it was broken at, right there, at the weak point. Got the new channel stickers in too. If anybody wants to do sticker trades, let me know. Or if anybody wants a new channel sticker, I will gladly send you one. I'm getting some swag packs ready. I've got some pink rose quartz to send out. Some of these beautiful clear crystal quartz. And a few of these other pieces. Just little pocket stones and different things. This one. This beautiful banded one. It's got some agate bands in it. And that's just a natural bug that went through it. And I sanded it and polished it and left it with the natural curve that was in there. I don't know if you can see that. So it's a natural piece of wood with the one side polished. Agatized. That stuff right there going out to some fellow creators here on YouTube. I'll put it right here. This piece isn't going to take a showroom polish or anything because of the type of material it is and the way that I sanded it. It's going to have more of a natural polish look, which is what I wanted. So I like hand polishing it. I have a little more control over the type of polish that I put on it versus with the machine. Just a light polish is what I want for this. I want the fossils and the pattern to be the focus and just give it a little bit of shine. fuzzies out of there. The sun's going down, but you can see it's got a nice natural polish on there. I love this piece with all those fossils in there. That's it on that one. I wanted it to have a nice natural look like that. Like I said, so I didn't want the polish to be real bright and shiny to take away from the fossils on there. Excuse me. Guys, I'm going to start putting all this stuff away. Get everything wrapped up. The sun's going down. I appreciate y'all being here. Enjoyed hanging out and talking with everybody. What are you running from? What happened? I saw you. What were you running from? Scary. You're never scared of anything. Hope everybody has a terrific rest of their Tuesday. Wonderful rest of the week. Weather providing, I'll be back tomorrow. I believe it's supposed to be nice for the next, until Friday anyway. I think it's when the next rain is going to come in is Friday. Nana 5, good to see you. How are you doing? Hope you're having a Tuesday. I was just getting everything put away and wrapping it up because the sun was starting to go down. But I'll try to be back tomorrow and the next day. I'm trying to get in as many hours as I can before the end of the month. I just finally got back up to my 3,400 from folks like yourself helping, and now here's the end of the month again, and they're going to take away last year's hours again on me. I can't seem to break the 3,400 mark. Doing good, just going home from my work. Ah, gotcha. Well, I hope you didn't work too hard today. Alright, like that there. This. Get some water. Thank you for the blue jacket. You're greatly, greatly welcome. What are you sleeping right there for? Look at this crazy little puppy. She's sleeping in this little, it's like a thing you put wood in next to the fireplace. She's down here laying in it. Are you gonna say hi? You can't eat the camera. That's funny. I've never seen a dog sleeping in one of those before. Usually thinks it's her dog bed. Yeah, they're cute when they're that age. They like to stay right here under my feet. Doesn't matter if I have the drill going, the saw, it doesn't matter. They're right there under my feet somewhere. I guess now she's found her a safe spot. She can stand there and not get stepped on. I've been enjoying your videos. I usually watch them in the mornings with my coffee. It's always good to hear something positive in the morning. Oh, mosquitoes are coming out. Excuse me. Oh, you're welcome. Very welcome. There's cedar everywhere. And that carving yesterday made a mess. I try to put them out daily at 5:30 a.m. Oh, well, that makes sense why they always pop up when I get on in the morning with my coffee. Because I get up usually like 2 to 5 a.m. Depends. Depends on if my back wants to let me go back to sleep once I have to wake up and pee. It's up to my back at that point. It's usually like, you're not laying back down. 2020 trip. I hear you. I try to do a Walmart run every morning before my main job. Oh, wow. You're real busy then. I don't know how you guys do it that have full-time jobs, and some people have 2 and 3 jobs and still maintain their YouTube channel. I don't work anymore. This is what I do. It's just the YouTube channel, and I can barely keep up doing that. I don't know how you guys manage it. Probably time manage it would be a start. Not bad about that. Gotta make that money. Yep. I'm nowhere close to getting monetized yet. Oh, really? I thought you were. Like I said, I finally made it back to my 3,400 that I had got last month, and then the first of the month rolled around and my hours from last year dropped off. So now I'm finally back to that point. But here it is, the end of the month again, so it's gonna happen again in 2 weeks. So I'm trying to get as much in as I can. But I will definitely keep coming by and watching your playlist. I never even dreamed I would have 3 people watch a video, let alone have 3,000 subscribers. You're very welcome. I appreciate you. I enjoy helping everybody, and especially those that are honest about it. The ones that come by and drop a comment and leave is so frustrating because I know they're doing it to show support and help. That's why I made that post the other day, because it actually hurts the channel when they do that. And I know they don't do it with ill intent, but I mean, heck, I didn't even know that until a few months ago. I was going by and hitting everybody's channels all the time, trying to show my support, until I realized it actually hurts them. You know, if you don't stay and watch the video. 20, 7 away from 500. Watch hours or subscribers? Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, they don't make it easy for us, do they? But I understand. I mean, I don't really necessarily agree with the way they do it, but I understand from a business point of view of why they do what they do. I get it, but doesn't make it any less annoying, I guess. I didn't even brush my hair today. I just put it up in a messy old bun. Look at that. It was one of those days. I was like, the rocks aren't going to mind if my hair is all messy. What are you guys doing down there? Oh, she took your spot. Haha, you moved. She got your spot. They're fighting over a little wood rack now. Guess that's what it would be called, a wood rack. A log holder. It's usually the second I turn on the camera, they start all that barking and yapping and running around all crazy. What do you got? Hey, that's my wood. They were trying to drag off my bucket the other day. Oh, you're telling me? This one knows what time it is. She's telling me it's time to eat. You hungry? That's what you want, food? Yep. You hungry? Oh, you're starving, huh? Starving to death. Look how skinny you are. You never eat? I could tell. Sharon, good to see you. How are you, Sharon? Guys, my battery's about to die, so if it cuts off, just know I didn't, hang up on you or anything. It won't charge when I have it. When I have the live running at the same time, it won't keep a charge. I'm super great. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. But thank you guys. I appreciate you coming. It's always good to see everybody and talk to everybody. What have you been up to today, Sharon? Thank you for being understanding. I just didn't want you guys to think I'm. All right, let me just hang up this live real quick. It lasted a little longer today. I tried a different cord. Oh, and I put the battery saver on too. Yep, it lasted 4 hours today instead of 3 hours. Sleeping all day. Did you just get up? I used to love to sleep all day. Now it's just, I hurt too bad to do it. Crazy girl. What do you think you are, a teenager? Uh, oh, you should see this fossil that I found here.